towering header from John Blake on 88 minutes meant that Wimborne got a 2-2 draw here at Clevedon Town and lived to fight another day in the FA Trophy preliminary round. Wimborne started the game brightly and were 1-0 up early on, but as in so many games this season, they let the opposition come back into it. And with the minutes drifting away, Clevedon were 2-1 up and looking good value for that. It then came Hubbard's corner. Blake, in my opinion, Wimborne's man of the match again today, his header, and everything was all square at the end. Manager Steve Cuss solved this selection dilemma by naming the same 11 that started last week's good 3-1 win at Abingdon, and that meant that fit again Sean Bryan and free from suspension Nathan Pepraanen and George Webb, who missed last week's game through unavailability, started on what would look like a very, very strong bench for the Magpies. And as they have done so many times this season, Wimborne started very brightly indeed. And after only 5 minutes, a wonderful piece of play on the left between, believe it or not, the two centre-backs resulted in a cross which Kevin Gill met along the ground, which Kevin Gill met at the far post, stick it in the net to put Wimborne 1-0 up. And Wimborne looked as if they would consolidate that lead for the next 10 or 20 minutes. But they didn't, and that was going to maybe cost them dear as Clevedon took heart and got back more and more into the game. And they equalised on 40 minutes when a misplaced pass by Mickey Hubbard was intercepted, and Clevedon strode through and an angled shot beat the keeper. So 1-1 at half time, and the second half by and large belonged to Clevedon, it had to be said. They took the lead just after the hour mark, when they were given far too much space on the left. Clevedon man went into the box and crossed for Adams, unmarked Adams, to head home. And they had chances to make it, to make the game certain for themselves, but they didn't take them. Wimborne took a little bit of heart. Steve Cuss brought on Tom Jeffs, he brought on Steve Smith, and he brought on George Webb, and it was all hands to the pump for Clevedon as Wimborne poured into attack. But they took that wonderful, excellent corner from Mickey Hubbard and a super header from John Blake to tie it up. So Wimborne have played better this season, but at least we get another chance this time, and it's back to the Cuthbury on Tuesday night for the replay. We hope to see you there.